Any doubt? In your Jammu Kashmir map, locate Siachen Glacier, Karakoram Range. Yeah, same map. That only. Karakoram Range, northernmost range of India. Here. Here, we'll get a lot of glaciers here. Siachen here. Siachen. Remo, Ispar, Baratoro. Glaciers are there, you notice. Here. Siachen. Okay. Siachen. Remo, Ispar, Baratoro, Punma. These are the glaciers of Karakoram range. They can ask you the ranges. Karakoram range, mein, which are the glaciers are there? Which of the following glaciers are part of Karakoram range? Okay. Arrange the glaciers from west to east. Arrange the glaciers of Karakoram from west to east. I'm telling you the toughest question they can ask. But if you have seen this, it is not tough. You got it. If you have already prepared, for others it will be tough. For you already, you know. Okay, you know there is a glacier called Remo here. Ispar, Baratoro, Siachen. All this you know. You just have to know from left to right or west to east. Okay, so please be ready with this question. I'm expecting this. Glaciers of Karakoram range. Glaciers of Karakoram range. So next I'm coming to Uttarakhand now. There is a glacier called Satopant Glacier. Satopant Glacier. Dot G means glacier. Exactly in the tip of that glacier, mouth of the glacier. Remember mouth of the glacier? Mouth of the glacier we have a temple, Badrinath. Badrinath. And the river that comes out of the glacier. Like this, Alaknanda. Alaknanda river takes birth from Satopant Glacier. The glacier is there just in front of the glacier, outwash plain. In the outwash plain there is a temple. Remember outwash plain? Front of the glacier is called as outwash plain. In the outwash plain there is a temple, Badrinath. They built exactly there in front of the glacier. So the river comes out called Badrinath, Alaknanda. Okay. Another, this side there is another peak, Nanda Devi. Nanda Devi peak, all of you know. From Nanda Devi, we have a glacial lake. All of you know glacial lake? Glacial lake. Glacial lake we have. From that, another river comes out. Dauli Ganga. Dauli Ganga. Dauli Ganga. From the glacial lake, Dauli Ganga. Next, another river from Nanda Devi east. Another glacier this side. Another glacier here. Another river called Nanda Devi east. Nanda Devi east. Nandakini. River name is Nandakini. 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 Then another glacier here from another mountain. Another glacier here. Pindar. Glacier is Pindar and the river comes down like this. Pindri river or Pindar. Pindar. So exactly where the rivers meet, this is Vishnu Prayag. Vishnu Prayag. What is Prayag means? Sangam, where the two rivers meet. Vishnu Prayag. This is Nanda Prayag. Nanda Prayag. This one. This is Karna Prayag. Karna Prayag. Okay. So I'll write, you continue slowly. Here there is again another mountain. All these are snow covered mountains. This is Mandakini river. This is called as Rudraprayag. And the last, Bhagirathi. Bhagirathi comes and joins Alaknanda river, becomes this Prayag, Deva Prayag. From here onwards, the river is called as Ganga. So the Ganga name comes after Deva Prayag. These are Pancha Prayags of Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand state. We are talking about which state? Uttarakhand. Okay. Here there is another temple. This is a temple here called Kedarnath. Here. Kedarnath. Mandakini comes from here. This is Gangotri. Another temple here called Gangotri. Gangotri Glacier. Gangotri. Okay. This is Badrinath. These are Pancha Prayags of Uttarakhand. Vishnu Prayag, Nanda Prayag, Karna Prayag, Rudra Prayag, Deva Prayag. This Pindar is coming from Pindari Glacier here. Pindari Glacier. Okay. This is Nanda Devi East Glacier. Nanda Devi East Glacier. This is Gangotri Glacier. Dot G means glacier, okay? I'll repeat first. See, Gangotri Glacier, dot G, and a temple, Gangotri. From there, river Bhagirathi. Okay, this is done. Chorabari Glacier. Name is Chorabari Glacier, near Kedarnath. Kedarnath. Which river? Mandakini. Mandakini. Okay. This is Pindari Glacier, Pindar River, Karnaprayag. Nanda Devi, Nandakini River, Nanda Prayag, Nanda Prayag. Dhauli Ganga comes from a lake. Correct. Vasudhara Tal lake. And it comes and joins Alaknanda, forms Vishnu Prayag. These are called as Pancha Prayags. Last Prayag is Dev. From here we call it as Ganga. Okay, so Ganga, how Ganga takes birth you should know. What they are going to do in the exam, they are going to ask which is the main river. Alaknanda is the main river. Alaknanda. Okay, these are other rivers that come and join Alaknanda. Alaknanda, one by one. So each river when it comes and joins, we have a Prayag. Notice the common river is Alaknanda. So these rivers are all joining each other one by one. They are joining Alaknanda. Last Bhagirathi when it comes and joins this Alaknanda, it becomes Ganga at Devaprayag. So among these, as of now, one big dam we have built on Bhagirathi, Tehri Dam. In rest of them we are planning to build small dams. We are planning to build on Dhauli Ganga, Nandakini and all. We are building dams. Okay. Recent, remember like 2 years back, 2023 May, there was a flood here, Glof. Glacial Lake outburst flooding. Remember? Glacial Lake outburst flooding, Glof, took place here on Dhauli Ganga. So many of our projects like Tapovan Dam projects were all washed out by this flood. Okay, remember that. Dhauli Ganga. Okay, so please remember this. In future, one topic will come. So the topic that I am going to mention is a very sensitive topic. Okay, do not mention it anywhere. Okay, not in exams or anywhere. Okay. So this is Nanda Devi, you notice, Nanda Devi peak in Uttarakhand. Okay, in 1970s, China was developing its nuclear program and they were testing nuclear weapons in Tibet. So CIA, US secret agency CIA, they wanted to monitor China's nuclear weapon testing and all. So they asked Indian government to place a nuclear detecting device in the Himalayas. So I don't know why Indian government agreed. So it all happened in 1970s. So the Indian government agreed. The CIA operatives and Indian agents went up on the Nanda Devi and they placed the nuclear detecting device. So while going up, so it was there was a lot of cold breeze and all. So they kept it somewhere and it came back. So that next visit they can place it in an appropriate place, and they lost it. The nuclear detecting device containing plutonium was lost here on the Nanda Devi. So it's somewhere there in the Nanda Devi. We don't know where it is. Since then till now, it is no go zone for everyone. Means Nanda Devi, if I want to go hike, they'll not allow. So it is off limit for tourists now because of this. And our concern is this plutonium. You know how it is radioactive. In case if it leaks to the glacier to the river. This is the main river, Dhauli Ganga. All these rivers get contaminated, contaminating the entire Ganga, entire northern India. So we are kind of in danger. You got it? So this is what US did to us. Maybe they were trying to put us in danger. In the by saying that we are going to monitor China and all. So they put this on us. Somewhere it is there in Nanda Devi. I show you the article. Every time we type this article, they are trying to remove that. Okay, so I'll just type that. You'll just see whether it comes or not. Recently, tourism minister of Uttarakhand, he talked about it. He was suspended the next day. No, he was like asked to resign. See, joint CIA India mission to place a nuclear powered surveillance device on Nanda Devi failed. Okay, and the team abandoned the equipment. So this is there. So here, environmental and geological problems in the future. See, they are not showing the article. Full articles and all, they are almost like trying to reduce. See, Nanda Devi plutonium mission. So just go through this. It might come one day. Okay, did nuclear spy device in the Himalayas trigger India's recent landslide was there on Nanda Devi. So they are saying that that might be triggered by that. So we just don't know about it. Okay. So this is called as a nuclear mystery. So a lot of articles are there. You just go through this. CIA article also is there. You can see. Okay. Okay. So please remember this. This kind of articles now they are there, but in future it might not be. Just go through that and make sure that in case if they ask, you should know. Okay. So now from here onwards you see Ganga goes down. Correct. Here I'm talking about here because this is a very small place. I can't show you all that. So I'm now writing only Ganga here. You notice Ganga here. Ganga takes birth up to Haridwar. It flows over the mountain slopes. After Haridwar, it enters the plains. Then it flows across UP, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal. Then it enters Bangladesh. Another major tributary is Yamuna. Yamuna comes almost parallel to Ganga. Yamuna comes from Bandarpunch Glacier, Yamunotri. Okay. Here I couldn't show that. Here. Gangotri, Yamunotri comes here. Yamunotri is next to Gangotri, parallel. And that comes almost parallel to Ganga. Yamunotri from Bandarpunch Glacier. Bandarpunch Glacier. I'll write that here. Yamuna river takes birth from Bandarpunch Glacier. Means monkey tail. Monkey tail. The glacier looks like monkey tail. So Bandarpunch Glacier. Yamuna river. Okay, Bandarpunch Glacier in Uttarakhand. It is next to Gangotri. Clear? Bandarpunch Glacier is Yamuna river. So Yamuna comes and joins Ganga here at Prayagraj. This is Prayagraj. This is a major Prayag here, last. Allahabad. Okay. Old name is Prayagraj. So now they have renamed it. Okay. Means earlier we had this name, Prayagraj. It was changed to Allahabad. Now it has been back to Prayagraj. Then another river is Brahmaputra. All of you know Brahmaputra here. I told you Brahmaputra flows almost parallel to the Himalayas. Sangpo. Sangpo river. Near Namche Barwa here. Namche Barwa it turns into India. Here. Syntaxial bend, I told you. Here it is called as Dihang. 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 Brahmaputra को Dihang बोलते हैं अरुणाचल. Here it is called as Brahmaputra. Brahmaputra. Here it is called as Jamuna. Remember? हाँ Jamuna. Bangladesh में. This is Ganga. Ganga, Yamuna, Padma. Yes. This part all of you know. Ganga Delta. This is Meghna or Barak. Barak in India becomes Meghna in Surma, Kushiara and all. I have written directly Meghna just to avoid all the confusion. So here Farakka Barrage and Hooghly River here. Hooghly River. So I have written Ganga here. Check your atlas, Ganga River Basin. All of you check. Whatever we have done yesterday, I am continuing today. Because in the previous class we have covered what is Ganga, Jamuna, Padma, Meghna and all we have discussed. In your atlas also please check and also you mark on the map given to you. You can see here Ganga is there, Sangpo you mark, okay, Brahmaputra you mark, here Jamuna, correct, Padma and all you can mark Allah. Remember I told you Ganga has many other tributaries like Ram Ganga, Gomti, Gagra, Gandak, Kosi, Mahananda. Remember all these rivers I told you they are coming from Nepal, Uttarakhand and they all flow into Ganga. Other rivers also, Chambal, Betwa, Ken, all these rivers we saw in the yesterday's class. Chambal, Betwa, Ken, Kali Sindh, Banas, Berach, all these are tributaries of Ganga. Son, Punpun, all this. Damodar. I'll do one thing. I'll show you the map. Wait. That will be easier. Ganga River Basin. We have a detailed river basin. See here. See, this is our main Ganga river here. This is Ganga. This is Yamuna. You can see Yamuna. You can see Ram Ganga here. Ram Ganga. This is Ram Ganga. This is Gagara, Gomti, Gandak, Kosi. This is what I was trying to write. Okay. Here you can see Son, Tamsa, Betwa, correct, Ken, Kalisin, Chambal, Banas and all this. Yamuna. They are all joining Yamuna here. Okay. Another river they have missed is Mahananda. Mahananda here. Hooghly, Damodar. Correct? Can you see this? Like this, each river has their own tributary. Okay. So try to mark as much as possible. You can see in this map, we can see Ganga's tributaries also given. Yamuna's tributaries also given here, major ones. Okay, Chambal, Betwa, Ken, correct. Here Banas, Birach, Kalisin, this is Parbati, they are given. Similarly, here you can notice Brahmaputra's tributaries also given, like Lohit, Dibang, Kameng, Manas, Raidaka, Jaldaka, Tista. Correct. No, Kosi is this side. This side is Brahmaputra. Subanasri here. There is also a tributary of, yes, tributary of Brahmaputra. Subanasri also, Dhanasri also. Even I am going to write. I am going to simplify this because you can't remember this. I will show you how to remember using a simple technique. Done? So I will do one thing. Wait. So the simple way is See, this is Ganga, national river. It has two major tributaries, Yamuna and Brahmaputra, correct? Yamuna and Brahmaputra. In turn, Yamuna has many tributaries, correct? Yamuna has many other tributaries. Brahmaputra also has many tributaries. Like Yamuna's largest tributaries, Tons, that comes from Uttarakhand only. Then Chambal, second largest. Betwa, Ken. Then another Rind, Hindon. These are other small tributaries of Yamuna. At least now we'll have a flow chart, okay, which river is flowing into Yamuna. Tons, Chambal, Betwa, Ken, Rind, Hindon. Okay. Hanuman Ganga. All these are Yamuna. Then Brahmaputra also has many tributaries like Dibang. Okay. We'll write Dhanasiri, Subanasiri, Lohit, Manas, Raidak, then Jaldaka, Kameng, Siang. See, these are the tributaries of Brahmaputra. Lohit, Manas, Raidaka, Kameng, Siang, Jaldaka, Subanasri, Dhanasri, Dibang and all. Whereas Brahmaputra's various names, Sangpo, Erlang Zangbo in Tibet, correct, Dihang, Jamuna, these are the other names of Brahmaputra. So that I have written in yellow. So that you should not confuse as tributaries. Many times what happens, Sangpo, used in Tibet. Erlang Zangbo, China calls it Erlang Zangbo. Dihang, Arunachal Pradesh. Brahmaputra in Assam. Jamuna in Bangladesh. That's it. So these are the different names of Brahmaputra. Many students confuse Dihang with Dibang. This is a common mistake students do. Dihang is the name of Brahmaputra in Arunachal Pradesh, whereas Dibang is a tributary on which we are building a dam. Dam we are building on Dibang. There is a controversy, that is in news. Okay, China is also building a dam on this Zangmu Dam. That is again a problem for us. We'll discuss that. So now you notice, at least it will become simple. Which river is whose tributary? Apart from this, Ganga has separate tributaries of its own, which directly reach Ganga. Correct? Like Ram Ganga. Ganga has many tributaries. Gomti, Gagra, Gandak, Kosi, Mahananda, then Tamsa, Son, Punpun, then Damodar, okay, this is the largest river of India, national river of India, Rashtriya Nadi. So obviously it has many tributaries. It covers very large area. It has the largest river basin in the country. So like that, tributaries they are asking now. Other tributaries of Ganga they are asking. Tributaries of Yamuna they are asking. So one question on rivers. In exam, every prelims we are seeing this. Okay. So sometimes what they do, instead of rivers, they'll ask reservoirs, dams. dams. That I'll give because there are hundreds of dams in the country. And I'll tell you which one is important, which is in news. Okay. So now we have covered only Indus and Ganga, two major rivers we have covered. These are called as Himalayan rivers. All these are Himalayan rivers because all these rivers come from the Himalayan mountains and most of them are fed by glaciers, glacial fed rivers. And these are all perennial rivers. Throughout the year they have water. So that is the reason they are all lifelines of North India. These rivers are all lifelines of North India. This is Gangotri part is clear. Panchaprayags. This is called as Panchaprayags. See, I have covered like this, two parts. Already I have covered rest of the rivers. Those tributaries I am going to write next. Next session, I am going to mention Godavari's tributaries, Krishna tributaries, Kaveri, major rivers we are going to cover. And we are going to discuss this map and then we'll continue with the next topic. I am dedicating this entire day for rivers. I am going to cover Western Ghats rivers, Eastern Ghats rivers also. Small rivers are there. Allah. Remember, I divided the country into major, minor, micro. These two will get over. And some of these also I'll cover. Okay. Next, please mention. We'll discuss other rivers of India. Notice this, please. So, any doubt with Indus? Indus, this is Ganga, this is Yamuna, this is Brahmaputra, this is Sangpo. So this is in news now, Sangpo or Erlang Zangbo. China is building a dam here. Here you can notice here called Zangmu Dam. Zangmu Dam is a dam built across Brahmaputra or Sangpo in Tibet. Okay, so they are going to build dam. Is what happens now. It is considered to be one of the mega dams, largest dams in the world, one of the largest dam. So they are going to store the water here. Correct. Then what happens during it is going to affect both India and Bangladesh. Okay, so there will be water scarcity here because main river itself they are building dam. What they are going to do? They are going to release the water during monsoon season. You got the point. During monsoon season, across this belt, it will be raining. There will be a lot of water. During that time, if they release, what happens? They call it as water bomb. Water bomb. Correct. In order to counter that, correct. India already had started building a dam here on Dihang here. Correct. Dihang Dam, Siang, Upper Siang Dam we are building. We call it as Upper Siang Dam on Brahmaputra itself. So that even if they release water, we will stop it here in our dam. You got the point? Even if China tries to water bomb us by releasing all the water, we will stop it in our dam here in Upper Siang. So this project started long back before they even start their dam construction. We already have started. Okay, so this is a counter dam. Upper Siang project is a counter dam to Zangmu Dam. Okay, and all the tributaries, I showed you Brahmaputra tributary list. On all of them we are building dams. Just in case if water comes over other dams, we can control the water from other rivers, preventing flood in Assam and further downstream Bangladesh. So Bangladesh should be thankful to us. Indirectly, we are protecting them from getting washed out into Bay of Bengal. You got it? If we don't do it, all of them will be here, enter Bangladesh, because Bangladesh is completely flat. Once it floods, it will flood out, means everybody will be affected in Bangladesh. Okay. So as a result, we are trying to protect them also by building dams here. So this part is over now. Himalayan rivers segment. Now notice the peninsular rivers now. So already you know Vindhya Satpura region here, Maikala region, Amarkantak we discussed, Aravalis we discussed here, Son, one of the major rivers of Ganga, tributary of Ganga comes from here. Narmada flows like this. Mahanadi here. Mahanadi. Check all this please. Okay. This is Vindhya. Other rivers we discussed in the previous class. Mount Tabu, Guru Shikhar se. Here we have Sabarmati, Mahe. Correct? Sabarmati and Mahe. This is Luni. Luni. Sabarmati, Mahe, Narmada and Tapi. Locate these rivers. Other rivers we discussed was Chambal, Kalisin, Banas, Birach, Betwa, Ken. Okay, Chambal, Betwa, Ken. We have discussed this already. Part of the Himalayan and Peninsular rivers, we have discussed this. Here remember yesterday's class Damodar. Yesterday's class Damodar river. Subarna Reka, Burbalanga, Brahmani, Baitrani and Rishikulya. 6 rivers we discussed yesterday's class. Exa-deltaic coast. I told you, Orissa has how many deltas? 6 deltas. So, Utkal coast. Exa-deltaic coast. Exa-deltaic. I had mentioned Subarna Reka, Burbalanga, Brahmani, Baitrani, Mahanadi, Rishikulya. Correct. All these are very minor rivers, we call it as. Mahanadi is major. Rest of them are all minor river basin. I told you what is major river basin? More than 20,000 square kilometers. 20,000 to 2,000 is minor. So major rivers, minor rivers, you are noticing. Major rivers I am writing in one color. Minor rivers I am writing in another color. Okay, so that you will know the contrast. Okay. Next, notice Godavari from Western Ghats. This is Western Ghats. We have Ajanta, Satmala, Balaghat, Harishchandra range. I told you the rivers flow between the mountains. Here, Godavari, you notice Godavari. Then Krishna. KG basin, Krishna Godavari basin. Okay. Then Kaveri. Here. Kaveri, Krishna, Godavari. Then last one is Vaigai. Peneru. Palar, Vannayaru. Remember, yesterday also we had covered this. I am revising it for you. These are tributaries like Bhima. Please notice. Then Tungabhadra. All the major rivers in another color I have written. Be careful when you mark on the map. Once again, show. This is Kaveri. Vaigai comes here. Yes. Be careful, when you mark. This is no. Where's the map? This one. Use that. Careful with the phones. Okay. So you have to practice and learn once or twice using the river basin map. What is the page number river basin if you are not seeing that 35, 36 or 39 in some atlas? Today I have told them to send maps. They'll give you same maps. No. More maps they'll give. Notice that majority of rivers in India flow towards Bay of Bengal. Large amount of water flows into Bay of Bengal. You take our Ganga itself. Correct. Then you see these rivers. Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Vaigai. Large volume of water flows into Bay of Bengal. Majority of rivers in India flow in which direction? Towards, they are all east flowing rivers. Bay of Bengal. Okay. So that you notice. One second. In your atlas, in this map given, behind also I have tried to give the same river basin data. But here I have mentioned west flowing, east flowing rivers, you notice. Oh, the names are not clear. In some atlas it is given. I will write on the board. Don't worry. East flowing, west flowing rivers I will write on the board. Okay. I will write. Okay. In some atlas they have given and some atlas is not clearly mentioned in the map given to you. First complete this much, then I will continue. Make sure you practice on the map given to you. Okay. See here. First I will cover east flowing rivers. These rivers already major ones I have covered. I am going to cover small ones now. Okay. Apart from these, see here. From Damodar we started here. Damodar, then Subarnarika, Brahmani, Burbalanga, Brahmani, Baitarani, Mahanadi, Rishikulya. Apart from this, as you enter Andhra towards Tamil Nadu, many small rivers come from the eastern Ghats. See the lines I am marking? They are very, very small. They all from the eastern Ghats and flow into Bay of Bengal. Okay, apart from these 6 rivers of the east coast here, there are many other rivers across Andhra and Tamil Nadu. They all take birth in the eastern Ghats. Where is eastern Ghats? Here. This is eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats here. This is eastern Ghats. This belt. Nalamala, Palkonda, Velikonda and all. So these rivers, small rivers flow into Bay of Bengal. Okay, I'll write next this side. I'm going to mention east flowing rivers. East flowing rivers. Heading is small east flowing rivers. Small east flowing rivers or micro rivers. Very small rivers. Okay. Already I mentioned Orissa. West Bengal, Odisha is already over. I will mention from Andhra. If you want, you can write like this. Like Subarnareka. Okay. Subarnareka. Burbalanga. Brahmani. Write again, no problem, because anyhow, list will be complete. Mahanadi I am not going to mention because Mahanadi is a major river. Rishikulya. Vamsadara, Vizag region. Sharada, Nagavalli, Nagavalli. Okay. Eliru, Vagari Vagu, Gundal Kamma, Gundal Kamma, Muneru. Okay. Peneru, Palar, Ponnayaru. Okay. So these are very small, small rivers. Tamil Nadu में ताम्रबरणी. Okay. Swarnamukhi. If you go to Tirupati, south of Tirupati, you get Kalasti. Kalasti के पास हाँ स्वर्णमुखी है. Okay. स्वर्णमुखी. Okay. Vaipar, Vaipar, Vaigai, Pambar. There are two rivers. One is Pamba, another one is Pambar. Pamba river is Kerala. Pamba. Pambar is Tamil Nadu. Okay. Gundar. Yes. That's it. These are all east flowing rivers. Tamil Nadu, Andhra, Odisha, West Bengal. I covered. West Bengal, one major river, that is Ganga, Ugli. Correct, na? Rest is all here. Here I'll write small west flowing rivers. Small west flowing river. Okay. From Kerala we'll start. Here I started from Odisha towards Tamil Nadu. Here I am going to start from Kerala. Okay. Pamba, Periyar, Talasiri, Chalakudi, Ponnayar, not Ponnayar, Chalakudi, Talasiri, Periyar, Pamba, Kalada, Ponnani. These are all Kerala rivers, major Kerala rivers. Small rivers, but they take birth in Western Ghats, flow into Lakshadweep Sea or Arabian Sea. Karnataka, Netravati, Swarna Nadi, Sita Nadi, Gurupura, Kollur, Sharavati, Aganasini, Gangavali, Kali. These are Karnataka. From here to here. Karnataka coast will get these major rivers of Karnataka. Okay. Then Goa. Mandovi, Sal, okay, Zoari river, Asanora river. Okay, these are Goa. Chapora river. These are all Goa. Okay, Maharashtra, I'll write here. Ullas, Savitri, Vaitarana, Ambika, right? You remember some girl's name, that's it, rivers. Okay, so these are Maharashtra mein main river: Ullas, Savitri, Vaitarana, Ambika, okay, Vashishti, 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 like that. Daman Ganga, Daman Ganga, you know, Daman Ganga, Daman ke paas, Daman Ganga, all these are Maharashtra. Let's see, they have given, not visible, not clear, but Gujarat I have to write. Gujarat next, last Gujarat part. Daman Ganga, Vashishti, Ambika, Ullas, Savitri, Vaitarana. Okay. See, you don't have to remember any of this. Why am I writing? Because I have to complete this topic, rivers of India. One, that these rivers are there in India. First is that. Next, which is west flowing, which is east flowing. They are asking that in the exam. They'll give you four among these. Among the following, which of the following are west flowing? Correct. Or which of the following are east flowing? If you have written it once, if you have seen them once, at least some you will be able to recall in the exam. That's it. I know we can't remember everything, but in the exam you will be able to recall at least some names. Imagine I have not told you at all. There's some river is there by the name Vamsadhara. If you are from that area, you'll know. Otherwise, you'll not know. Correct. So like this Vamsadhara, Sarada, Nagavali and all, you go to Vishakhapatnam, Anakapalli area and all, you'll get this. That region. Correct. So you have to travel. Then you'll know which river is where. Okay. For example, Mumbai. Mumbai is on Ullas River. Okay. Panaji. Panaji. Goa. Mandovi River. Like that. Cities and rivers also we can calculate. We can write after this. Okay. Netravati. Mangalore. Mangalore. Okay. Like that we can mention the rivers. Okay. Right. Here another river you add. Adir. Coam. Adir and Coam. These are the two more rivers I am adding. Gundar के बीच में we have Adir, Coam, Pambar and all. Okay. These two river, other rivers. Chennai. They flow through Chennai. Adir and Coam river flows through Chennai city. Okay. Daman Ganga, all of you know. Diu Daman के पास. Daman. Okay. Above that, you can notice Dadar. Gujarat rivers I am writing. Gujarat में. Dadar. Next page. I am going to next page. These are rivers in Gujarat. West flowing. West flowing rivers continuation. West flowing rivers का continuation. Dadar. Dadar. Aji. Shatranji. Shatranji. Badar. Bogava. Ozat. These are the Gujarat rivers. Coastal rivers of Gujarat. All these rivers what we have written are all coastal rivers. In the west coast, east coast. West coast and east coast. Some atlas they have mentioned small rivers also they have mentioned. Muneru, Paleru, Suvarnamukhi, all this they have given. See. You have to see separate map of Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka. Like that separate map you see you'll get. Gujarat, you start from Gujarat. Let's see Gujarat now. Gujarat se start karo. Separate map of Gujarat is there here. Physical map. Turn. Like this. Separate Gujarat map here. Here. Okay, we can also mention Sabarmati Mahe also. Please mention Sabarmati Mahe also. Sabarmati Mahe as well. Correct. Even though they are big rivers, you mention Sabarmati Mahe, Narmada Tapi also. Narmada Tapi. We are writing all rivers here. I had not written earlier because these are major rivers, big rivers. Small rivers, I am mentioning. This river already I have mentioned here. Notice this. Here. Sabarmati, Mahe, Narmada, Tapi. So try to locate one by one. Narmada, Tapi, Dadar, Daman Ganga. Start from here. Daman Ganga, near Daman. Dadar, here. Dadar, another river called Dadar, near Dadar Nagar Haveli. Okay, and then you can see Tapi, Narmada, Sabarmati, Mahe, Bogava. Notice this. Shatranji, Ozat, given. Some atlas they have given. Notice Gujarat. How does Gujarat look like? You notice, please. This part. All of you notice this part. Here we have Mandav Hills, Girnar. Look at this, please. This region, Mandav and Girnar. This central part, all of you see here. Please notice, this is a peninsula, Kathiawar Peninsula. Surrounded by water on three sides. This is Gulf of Kutch, this is Gulf of Kambat. All of you know, Kutch and Kambat. This is Arabian Sea here. So it's a peninsula, Kathiawar Peninsula. Notice that here central part is elevated. Slope is outwards. So what happens? The rivers flow like this, outward. What type of drainage? Radial drainage. We have discussed this. Patterns. River patterns I have discussed. Fluvial landforms. Radial drainage pattern. What is radial? The rivers flow outward. Notice this. Many rivers are flowing like this. Correct. So notice this. Sabarmati, Mahe. Correct. Narmada, Tapi. All these rivers are flowing into Gulf of Kambat. Bogava also. Badar also. Notice this. All these rivers flow into Gulf of Kambat. Okay. These are all very important rivers. See what happens when the rivers reach the sea. When the water comes and reaches the sea, the water is wasted. It also becomes saline. Then we can't do anything. Then how do you utilize the water? Dam. By building dams here on these rivers. Correct. Building dam is again very expensive. At the same time not environment friendly. It can cause a lot of earthquakes also. It can cause a lot of damage. It can cause submergence of forest, wildlife and farmers, villages and all. Farms and villages. So building dams here. See Narmada, Tapi. Already Narmada Bachao Andolan. Narmada Bachao Andolan is going on. So they don't want dams across rivers now. So people are protesting. They are not giving land now. You got it? But water scarcity is increasing in India. Why? Is Maharashtra population is very high. Gujarat population is very high. Demand for water is always increasing. You got it? Building dam is not a solution here on the main rivers. Because if you build dams, it will cause a lot of submergence of forest, farms and all. So listen to this, all of you. So we can't build dams also now. So what government is now thinking is, in order to solve the problem of water scarcity, okay, here, notice this, Gulf of Kambat, all your eyes on the board. There is one place called Bhavnagar here, Bhavnagar. Other side is Bharuch. Between Bhavnagar and Bharuch, government is constructing a dam now. One UNDP expert, Dr. Eric Wilson, he gave the idea that why can't we build a dam here in Gulf of Kambat? Because all the rivers flow into it. So we can store a very large amount of water here. Instead of building dam here, if you build dam, it will cause wildlife loss, forest submergence, farms get submerged, and also villages get submerged. What if you build dam here? This can be prevented, and water also can be stored. UNDP expert gave the idea many years ago. Then the Gujarat CM was Narendra Modi. Then, so he took it seriously and he started building a dam. Okay, so it's like a very big project from Bhavnagar to Bharuch. Okay, I'm talking about when the present Prime Minister was former Gujarat CM. I'm talking about then. So since then the dam construction plans, everything started. This is going to be a world's longest dam, largest dam, 32 kilometers long dam. This dam is how much? 32 kilometers long dam. This is the mega dam already under construction now. This will be completed 2030 plus, somewhere around that time. 2032, they are saying. The largest dam in the world is coming here. Nobody is talking about it as of now. Once they will complete it, everybody will know. So the dam is so huge, there is 10 roads on it. 10 road. 5 roads towards Bharuch, 5 roads towards Bhavnagar. You can reduce the distance between these two cities. Earlier they were all going like this road. Now the road will be like this. So 32 kilometers long dam is being built. Okay, here Project Kalpasar. The project name is Project Kalpasar. Project Kalpasar. Because it's going to have multiple benefits. So the name Kalpasar. Road, water storage, okay, and all. Where is Project Kalpasar coming up? Gujarat's Gulf of Kambat. So large reservoirs, large storage of fresh water. Once they store water here, they are planning to see here now. I'll complete this topic. They are planning to build a canal here like this across Gulf of Kambat. From Gulf of Kambat, Gujarat, Saurashtra region, they are building one canal connecting here to here. So this rivers that are flowing will be connected to the canal here, blue color canal. This is called as Gulf of Kambat Development Project. Project Kalpasar and Gulf of Kambat Development Project. Gulf of Kambat Development Project. We call this as. So 32 kilometers long dam. Project Kalpasar. So locate Gulf of Kambat, please. I'll show you this on the. See here, Gulf of Kambat Development Project, Kalpasar. Okay. So you can see the construction and all the photos they are showing. Means bypass canals they have to create. Correct. What are the necessary infrastructure that we have to create? Canals and all. I told you, surrounding canals they will build across Gulf of Kambat. That photos they are showing. It's going to take long time. This one. Okay. So this is Narmada Canal, bypass canal. Means water will be diverted here into this. Okay. Flood regulator. All this they are planning. So this is, you can see, large storage of water. Kalpasar Reservoir. This stretches almost 32 kilometers long. So this is going to come in the future. Okay. So now nobody is talking about it. Once it is over, we'll see the salient features of this. So this is approximate length in the sea. Extended version comes up to 32. Because you can't just build a dam up in the sea. You have to extend it outwards, inwards, into the land. So all that together is 32. So overall in the sea, 26.7. Okay. Width of the dam, like this width. So 16 lane road. I said 10. 16 lane roads. Okay. So I don't think you require this. I'm just showing you. Okay. So please remember this. I'm saying this part included. This part included, it is going to be 32. Okay. So discuss Kalpasar also. So that means what? All this water is going to get stored here. Fresh water from many rivers will be stored here. Here. This will become a large reservoir. Largest dam on earth after the construction. Okay. So we have covered all the rivers, even small rivers of India, west flowing, east flowing. Okay, done. Okay. Notice other states you can notice on your own. Gujarat I showed you, each and every state you have to look for it. In your atlas it's not given. That is the reason I wrote. Many of your atlas they are not given the small rivers. So that is the reason I have mentioned. So now last one. Most of the rivers I told you all west flowing. Most of the rivers are east flowing. The line that separates the west flowing, east flowing is called as National Water divide. That is also clear. But there is one river in India that flows into Indian Ocean. Means it's neither flowing west nor flowing east. It is flowing into Indian Ocean. Which is that river? Which river in India flows into Indian Ocean? Means it flows southwards, directly like this. See, southwards, down in Tamil Nadu. In some atlas it is given. Which one? Tamil Nadu. The river is flowing into Cape Comorin, Kanyakumari. See, whatever rivers I gave, it's given here. Vaigai, Vaipar, correct. Small rivers I told you here. Chayur also given. Chettar river is also given here. You can see Chettar. But there is one small river is this. Let me know once you get it. Not given. Notice near Nagarcoil. That river. Okay. I'll write that here. Here. The river that is called as Palayar. Spelling on the board. It flows into Indian Ocean. Palayar is the only river. Palayar. Spelling is here. P-A-Z-H-A. Z-H-A is La. Palayar. Malayalam word. Tamil word. Palayar. Is a river that flows into Indian Ocean. It is the only river flowing into Indian Ocean near Nagarcoil. I think we have done a lot of rivers. Okay. Next, write please.